Great, just amazing.
I would love to read this. Why the fuck not?
Give me a minute.
Hi fellow readers, welcome back to my channel. Today we are picking the winter TBR. We are back with the jar, and by the way, I got my nails done. I got press-on nails, my best friend made those for me. And I love those nails, they're so pretty, but I'm having sensory issues with these things on, so this is gonna be really hard for me to grab the books. I had to show it because I feel like my nails, I'm sorry, but they are so pretty, they look so pretty. So, where am I standing on that reading journey so far? I have 2 books left to read in French, so I think I'm going to pick 8 books plus the 2 that I already have to read, and that will be 10 books. Actually we're gonna pick 10 books. We're picking 12 books total, so like 10 books from the jar. So let's pick our first category. The first prompt is a book that is over 100 years old. So that's gotta be a classic.
Great, just amazing.
Well, I do have Les Misérables. I did say that I was gonna read it, but I mean, it is so long. This thing is like, it's 1,000 pages long. It is so long, it's huge. I have The Beautiful and Damned by F. Scott Fitzgerald, first published in 1922, so it is over 100 years old. I have no idea what this is about. I just know that I read The Great Gatsby maybe a year or 2 ago, I don't remember, and it was quite hard for me to read it in English, so I'm not sure. I feel like this is, if I pick that one, it's gonna take such a long time to read. I have book 1 of The Three Musketeers by Alexandre Dumas. I would love to read this. This has been on my shelves for 10 years, but that's the kind of book that you have but never plan on reading, you know. It's like the book that's there because it's a classic and everybody's gotta have it at some point, but I was actually like not really planning on ever reading it. If I had to go by order of oldest, this would be first, then The Beautiful and Damned, and then I got this a year ago. Okay, I'm not going to go with this because I haven't had it too long. I guess that leaves either this or this. And I think, because my girlfriend is going to kill me if I don't pick that one, I am finally going to go with Les Misérables. I'm gonna go with Les Misérables because why the fuck not? It's my mother tongue. How hard can it be? So this is our first book. We are picking the second book in the winter TBR. Our second prompt is a very popular book. I've kind of already read all the popular books that I had, but I do maybe have a few. I have 6 Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim. I feel like this is popular enough because, well, it's been translated into French and I've heard a lot about this book. I have Better Than the Movies. This is very, very popular. This also could be a very good option. Fourth Wing would have been such a good pick for this prompt. And then I also have Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Well, I guess these 3 could work, so let's see. I could pick this with another prompt. I think I'm gonna wait a little before reading this because I don't think I'm really in the mood right now. I think I'm gonna go with Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter because I think that's the one that fits the prompt best, and this one, I've got other prompts to go back to this one. This book will fit other prompts better. We are going with Better Than the Movies. I am so excited about this. We are picking the third book in the winter TBR. A book by my favorite author. This is going to be easy. So I have got to read Nous, traverserons des orages by Anne Laure Bondoux, which translates to We Will Walk Through Storms. I think I've read all the books by my favorite authors, English favorite authors, so that leaves only her. This is our third book for winter TBR. We are picking the fourth book in the winter TBR, let's go. The fourth prompt is a book that someone else bought me. I have a lot. The first one that comes to mind is Butcher by Joyce Carol Oates. My mother bought me this book and I have it in French. I have The Goodbye Cat by Hiro Arikawa. I think my mom also got this for me because I don't think I bought it for myself. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure somebody else bought it for me, but I can't remember who. I have Happy Place by Emily Henry. My girlfriend bought this for me for my birthday because she knew it was on my wish list. My girlfriend really wanted me to read There Are Rivers in the Sky by Elif Shafak. She has not read this book. She just read the blurb and thought that it was interesting. It is set in Victorian London, 2014 in Turkey, and 2018 in London. I really think, if we go in terms of what has been here the longest, in the end, does it really matter? I really want to go with this one because Happy Place is just a summer read, so I think I really want to keep this one for summer. I don't think I'm really interested in The Goodbye Cat. The thing is, this is the author of the Traveling Cat Chronicles, and I really love that book. I think I'm gonna go with There Are Rivers in the Sky. My girlfriend is going to be really happy about this pick. So this is our fourth pick. We are picking the fifth book in the Winter TBR, a translated book. This is a good time to bring back The Goodbye Cat by Hiro Arikawa, which has been translated from Japanese into English. I have this graphic novel in French by Wendy Xu, but it was originally written in English, so this is a translated book. So I have these two, and I think... Oh, I also have Diaries by Kafka, which have been published after his death. This was translated from German into English. I really enjoyed reading Letters to Milena this year, so I have these three, and I think I'm going to go with The Goodbye Cat because it is a very short book. It has been on my TBR the longest. So this is our fifth book in the Winter TBR. We are picking the sixth book in the Winter TBR. The most recently added book to my TBR, I have two books that could fit this prompt. I have For Clara, a collection of short stories written by teenagers, and then I have Le Cercle des Ronces by Camille Ancel, but I think I'm going to wait a bit before reading this one because I really want to take my time to read this, and I'm going to read it for a French video that I'm going to be making. So I think I added those two at the same time. I bought them on the same day. I'm gonna go with this one. We are picking book number 7. A special edition. I don't think I have any special edition book left to read, actually. I think I have one book that fits this prompt. I have Ballad and Dagger, an Outlaw Saint novel by Daniel José Older. I think this is an all-crate special edition. I still have the little author's note inside the book. So this is the only special edition book I have left on my shelves that I have not read yet. So I guess I don't really have a choice, and it's been here since 2021 probably, or like early 2022. I don't know. I think I'm gonna like it, and there is some Spanish inside this book, so it's going to be a great read. We are picking book number 8 in the Winter TBR. Prompt number 8 is a new to me author. One Way to Come Back to Six Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim. I have never read anything by Elizabeth Lim, so this could work. I have The Philosopher's Flight by Tom Miller. I have never read anything by Tom Miller. And then I have this massive fantasy in French called Le Royaume de Pierre. This is book 1. There are 5 books in that series, I believe. This has been on my TBR for quite some time, but that's not the oldest book that's been on my TBR out of the 3 books that I just picked. I got this in New York, June 2022, so it's been quite some time. And then this has been on the TBR for so long that I cannot tell you when I got this book. If I had to pick, I would pick this one because it looks way easier to read than this one. I think I'm going to go with Six Crimson Cranes because it's been on the TBR the longest. So this is book number 8. We are picking book number 9 in the Winter TBR. A book that has a map. If this one has a map, I'm picking this one. Guys, The Philosopher's Flight does not have a map. Well, this French fantasy has one, so this is an option. I gotta have other books that have maps in them. Give me a minute. The Priory of the Orange Tree also has a map, but look at this monster. If I didn't have Les Misérables on my TBR this winter, I probably would have picked this one. Shadow Frost has a map. This was on my first winter TBR. I read the first chapter. and then I DNF'd the book. I don't think I want to go with Shadow Frost because I tried once and I failed. So this is going to stay on the TBR for now, and maybe next year I'll sell it. But since it's one of the first books that my girlfriend got me, she's really mad at me for not having read it. I put it on my wish list solely because of the cover. I would have picked this one, but it's way too long and I'm already reading Les Misérables, so I am not putting myself through 2 huge books. So this one is going. And that leaves us with the first book in the series, which means I'll have to go get the other ones from the library if I like it. So this is our book number 9. We are picking the last book in the Winter TBR. A book with a character's name in the title. I really do not like this prompt. I have Eleanor Oliphant is completely fine. I have Omar Rising. I have La Dernière Saison de Selim, which was written by the same author of this book. It's not the same series, but I don't think I want to pick this one because I want to have read the series before I read this one, even though it's the same world, it's just different characters, and you don't really have to have read this one in order to understand this one, but I just like it like that better. So I do have this one, but I'm not sure, I don't think I'll pick it. I have La Route de Ness by Alice de Poncheville. And then I have La Ballad d'Yesterday. This was translated from English, and in English, the book is called The Potential Hazards of Yesterday. Any of those, probably. Not this one. This one is huge as fuck. This one scares the shit out of me. I don't want to read this one because I have not read the first book in the series. And I guess that leaves this one or this one. I don't really know if I'm interested in either of those books that I picked. But I do believe that this has been on the TBR the longest. I am going to go with Omar Rising. So let's do a little recap, should we? This winter, I will be reading Le Royaume de Pierre d'Angle, L'Art du Naufrage, de Pascale Quivigier, Six Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim, Ballad and Dagger by Daniel José Older, Pour Clara by a lot of teenagers, The Goodbye Cat by Hiro Arikawa, There Are Rivers in the Sky by Elif Shafak, Nous traverserons des orages by Anne Laure Bondoux, Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter, Omar Rising by Aïsha Saeed, last but definitely not least, Les Misérables by Victor Hugo. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought of these books if you've read them. Please do motivate me to read some. I'm gonna need that motivation for pretty much all of the books that I picked. And I'll see you soon for another video. Bye!